Woof, woof.
Hello everybody, welcome to Another Man's Nostalgia, where we revisit everybody's favorite shows, movies, and games from the mid-90s to mid-2000s. Don't worry, we'll take the bullet. Hey guys.
Well, we got a bullet, all right.
Okay.
There was a bullet.
Let's not start criticizing it yet. So this week and next week is the NBA Finals, so we're going to be watching two basketball movies back to back. The first one is mine, and it is the movie Air Bud. First off, I'll just take your all's apology and just say this was a really, really good score. And I will take y'all's apology now. Y'all made fun of me last week for saying that this score was good.
Because that was the only good thing about it, I said.
I'll wait.
For what?
Just wait for an apology.
It's a good score.
There will be no apology.
So, okay. I agree that there was some good music in the movie, but they had it at awkward moments.
Okay. I can see that.
Okay.
I think the problem was that the music was really good, and it was more epic than the movie was. You know what I mean? Like, I think that was the issue. Does that make sense?
I mean, but I still don't think that when people think of Air Bud, they're like, oh my god, that score. That was such a great score.
When I work out,
you know what they think? They think it's a freaking sad movie, and that's what I think. This movie was so freaking sad.
Oh, it's a feel-good movie of the year. Justin, why don't you tell us the plot, since you were least enthusiastic about this whole thing.
All right, so some drunk clown beats his dog. He goes out the truck.
There's no evidence that he actually beats him.
Okay. What did you guys think of that first scene with that clown head coming up from the road? Did you guys think it was creepy?
A little bit.
There's a lot of things about that
it was
clown
so
dude I
creepy.
thought was creepy.
All he really did to his dog was he actually just, I mean, I guess he chained him up. But he did all he did was like leave the tailgate open as the dog was in the cage.
He abused him later, though. Like, I don't think you see it.
With a newspaper.
Yeah, because
That's right.
doesn't, you don't see it in the movie because I'm sure they couldn't show that in a child's movie. But he hints at it that he hits the dog with the newspaper.
Just so y'all know, I watched this like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I'm a little behind.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to need some refreshers on some of this stuff.
All right, so...
Oh, hey. Did you guys notice why that he keeps hiding the newspaper?
Who?
Why the dog
because he gets hit by him.
Because he gets hit by
Yeah.
I didn't notice that until the second time.
Oh, really? Yeah.
All right, go.
All right.
So, drunk clown
Yeah.
beats dog.
Dog's ridiculously talented.
Yeah. Kid finds it. Mom doesn't want to let him keep him. Oh, he gets to keep him now. Oh, he's magically good at basketball. He becomes a sideshow. Oh, look, he tries to play in the game. They figure out some BS rule that he can play. Wins the championship. Everybody wins.
Because it doesn't say anywhere a dog can play basketball.
And then, it's somewhere in there. Dog gets taken back by his owner. He beats him again. They get it back. Then he wins the championship.
You make it sound really fun. All right, let me tell you some fun facts. You want to hear some cool fun facts?
Air Bud fun facts. Woof, woof.
That's a very one. Yeah.
That's great.
Am I Pia there?
That was good.
Because it's a dog.
Every time we talk about something else, I want you to just replay the woof woof.
Woof woof at the end. I have to do the regular fun facts even at the end, but woof woof. I like it. So they filmed this movie in a month.
I'm not surprised.
What?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I didn't know this was a Disney film either.
Yeah, that's cool, right?
That surprised me.
Yeah.
That's sure. Cool.
So obviously, okay, we'll start getting into some of our cool stuff, but the fun fact I want to lead off with that is that the dog, you can probably tell, was actually making those shots, right?
No, that was really cool. I was
impressive,
impressed by
That's what I did like about it. It wasn't like some camera cut.
Yeah.
The dog actually can do the trick.
Yeah,
it's like it wasn't the dog hitting the ball. Then the next shot was just like the basket.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
Yeah.
You could see him making the shot.
A little bit about the dog itself. His name was Buddy, right?
Oh.
So just like in the movie.
That's cool.
He was a stray, kind of like in the movie.
Oh.
Yeah. The guy who owned him, like who trained him how to do this, like brought him on Letterman all the time, and he like made baskets in Letterman. So they literally just made a movie about this dog, right? He was also Comet, the dog in Full House. Kind of cool.
That's cool.
And he also died a year after making this film.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Probably from the brain trauma from hitting the ball in his head.
Oh my god.
I think it was cancer for actual.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah. What a crazy dog. Though.
He was like 10, I think.
Yeah.
So he was kind of old.
The dog was the best actor in this movie.
That's not even like.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I don't know why you're so sad, John. The dog would be dead anyways. It's been.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's been 20 years. Actually.
That dog looks so sweet.
You're right, 20 years.
Okay, so I'm a big dog lover.
Yeah.
I love dogs,
Huh?
and this movie just made me so sad.
I guess a little bit about us. Have y'all seen this movie before?
I have
Probably.
one of the most memorable things, which is weird about this movie, is I remember him really liking the little like packets, the yogurt packets.
Yeah, the pudding. Yeah.
It's pudding. It's not yogurt. That's pudding. Snack packs.
Yeah.
Yogurt.
This movie like made me want to get a dog, and really made me get a golden retriever. But
Okay, so
it's
hold on.
It's just a cool dog.
All right, so speaking of the pudding, so he got the pizza. You remember seeing where he got the pizza? Did he slather pudding onto the pizza and eat it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
The scene where he like runs upstairs with his pizza.
Yeah, I think he put pudding on the pizza.
No, he didn't
And
put
was
pudding-
eating it.
No, he didn't put
Why
pudding on
not?
the pizza.
I think he did.
Okay, you could think that.
It
didn't
looked like
happen.
it. It looked like it.
And we freeze frame it for the fans.
Yeah. Let's
that
find
didn't
it.
happen.
I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I think.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to say I'm right or wrong.
So, how'd you guys think of the opening with the clown and everything? So the clown goes to a birthday party
Yeah.
with Buddy,
Yeah.
and he's all dressed up and everything.
The clown sucks, and they make him seem like he sucks, and then he has the dog, and everybody loves it, and then he hates the dog. I mean, I get that the dog missed or whatever and hit him in the head, but the dog can do more than you can. like why are you?
He was
so
also
pissed?
drunk.
Was he drunk?
I think it's heavily implied that he was drunk there.
I didn't notice that.
He's a good actor, whoever that guy is.
It felt like it was heavily implying he was a drunk.
Maybe.
I don't know, maybe he was just an asshole.
Did he have liquor or anything? Oh well, okay. So in the scene at the end when he's chained up,
He
they shot
has
him
all
with
those beer cans,
He has the
but-
beer cans that he's stacking up.
Yeah, so
So maybe he was an alcoholic. I
It
don't
was
know.
it was just a sad scene just watching him fall off that truck, because
Yeah.
the clown's driving and then he gets mad at Buddy because he I don't know, he didn't really ruin anything.
stole his clown thunder.
He hit him in the head with the ball, but I mean, you should be impressed he can even hit it with the ball. Honestly, you know. I don't know.
I don't know. Did he teach him that trick?
That's what I don't know.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, did he actually teach him how to do that? Because honestly, that's he needs to have the dog.
No, exactly. The whole premise of this, he should have kept the dog at the end. I get it. He did not treat the dog well, but it's his dog.
But it's his dog.
He had the papers. How many times did he say, I have the papers?
Here's my question. I want to know the backstory on this guy. So if he's such a terrible clown, how do you even get people to hire him in the first place? Is this something he's done forever?
Well, he has a car.
Is this something
People's in
new?
the car.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. It was just
I need more
Maybe he
backstory.
put on basketball team with the dog.
I just thought. Okay, good go. Sorry.
No, I'm saying something really stupid.
Definitely
I
go.
don't know.
there.
I just thought the first couple scenes were just super sad because you have him falling off the truck, and then he gets out of the crate, and then he just starts walking by himself,
And then
the next scene you find out the kid's father died.
they stack a lot on you, yes. How did they say how the dad died? I forget.
Plane crash.
He was in
Oh,
some
no,
tests or something
no,
like that. He was,
Yeah.
yeah, that could happen.
It's a nice house. What did the mom do?
I don't know.
Some
Maybe she got a
ad
bunch
thing.
of money after you
You
died.
know what? I texted y'all this last night. The first 42 minutes, 47 minutes, nothing happened really.
Okay, that's not true.
That's a bunch of things.
They
happened.
set up.
When's the first time the kid talked?
If you're what? The kid, you're right.
The kid didn't talk for 30 minutes.
You're right. And the dog didn't really play basketball. But that's not the point. And you got to meet discount Morgan Freeman. That was a big deal, right? the coach.
Yeah.
Had a really cool voice, but was not Morgan Freeman.
No.
He
I
wasn't,
know, I
he
like
wasn't
him,
the
I
coach
like
till
him.
later.
Let me ask you a question. Were y'all surprised at all by that twist that he would end up coaching the team?
Yes.
You were? Okay.
I just
Not
thought
really.
that because most movies you just have like the jerk coach that just is a jerk,
Yeah.
and I didn't think that they were gonna actually. It surprised me when
Did he go with
when the
basketball?
principal like came in and she was like, "Stop it right now."
Yeah, he
I was like, that guy's gonna become the coach because he's an NBA player.
Right, that's what I
Okay. I
was
was like,
I
he's gonna.
I didn't think that.
The coach is a jerk.
I don't know. I thought he was just gonna be kind of like the side moral character, he was just kind of whispering into the main character's
Well,
ear.
maybe you need to just try.
So there was a lot of dark stuff. Now that you say that, I guess, because I mean, you had a dad dying, you had an abuse dog, and you had a kid abuse also.
Yeah.
And Buddy saved him, but he ran up there to catch him getting abused by the coach.
Yeah, I don't know how. I guess he heard it.
I thought that coach wasn't so bad until
Alright,
he
so-
tried to do that.
No, he wasn't. He was a normal.
Yeah, I was
So,
like,
okay.
he's just a coach
Yeah.
until that.
So what's the kid's name?
I don't remember.
Josh.
Sam.
Josh. All right. So Josh goes
Ed.
home. Or
What'd
he's
you
walking.
say?
Ed.
I don't think it's Edge.
Josh is walking home one day, and what does he run across? A church?
It's a church,
It's a church.
dude.
So he goes into this church, and then he goes to the back. I don't know why he decides to go to
No.
the back of this. And there's a basketball court,
The music's
and
ablazing.
then it just like pans up, and it's this beautiful basketball court
Yeah.
according to the music.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what would you say? It's like it seemed. It was like
It wasn't even a full court. Was it? Wasn't it half court?
it was like. What it looked like was it looked like a full court, but one basketball goal was missing.
yeah. Who needs it? Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. And then he cleans it up, he paints it,
Cleaned it up, painted it.
finds Buddy.
Found the dog
Yeah.
at the court.
The dog loves pudding. And
Yeah,
he,
so
he lured him
how he
with
got the
pudding.
dog out, he lured him out with pudding.
Yep. And then one
You
time.
know what you mean, yogurt?
He brings the dog home. Mom says.
Oh yeah, dog. Yeah, mom says.
He tries to play the trombone.
Tries to play the
He
trombone.
does play the
Can't,
trombone.
can't play the trombone. Dog makes him happy.
Which
because-
okay,
Because
I want to go
the
back
kid's
on this.
sad. The kid's sad because his dad died.
Right.
And he's been dead for a year.
And the
If you
And
if
the
you
dog
can't play
makes him
trombone,
happy.
you're kind of dumb.
Which is weird because you guys both play trombone.
It's not that hard of an instrument.
What you guys think of like the humor of the movie?
There's things that were funny that I found funny, but I don't know if they were supposed to be funny.
No, okay. So there was a scene where so Josh brings the dog home and he's like cleaning the dog
Yeah.
upstairs.
Splish
And
splash, I was taking a bath.
Yeah, the song Splish Splash. I was thinking about.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
And he shakes his fur, and
But-
oh no, it's everywhere.
But before,
Oh, how could you do this, buddy?
But before he gets him in the tub, he's like feeding the dog like some type of food. And the actor, he's trying to pull the dog
Oh, yeah,
away,
yeah.
and the dog's still trying to eat. And I started
That was
busting
weird.
out laughing.
I will say one part I did think was really funny, and I think it was supposed to be funny, is when she agrees that he can keep the dog for a while or something like that, but he has to stay outside. She's telling him the story. The way it's shot is they're in the kitchen, and you see the banister above him. You see his head, the dog's head.
That was pretty good.
That was it.
Like, because you see him. This was the really good part.
We'll put that on
Because you see
YouTube.
him trying to escape. So he escapes the yard. You see him through the window, through the front window, and all of a sudden he's upstairs. They don't show how he did that till later, but I
Yeah.
thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, and he's like, he pokes his head out.
Because the dog literally does climb up this ladder.
Yeah, so
The dog is so impressive. Like, it's incredible what this dog can
That's
do.
the
Right.
only reason why I could keep watching this movie.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what else the dog could do.
So the mom says that you can't take the dog upstairs,
Right.
and the dog finds a way to get upstairs.
He's poking his head up
climbing like
there.
a vine tree, and then
Yeah, climbs up a vine. What would
pops
you call
into
that?
his,
A vine
it's
wall?
Yeah, it's a vine wall, sure.
Whatever.
It's a wall intended for wines to
Yeah,
grow
yeah.
up. Right. But yeah, they're talking in the kitchen.
It's decorative.
Yeah, no. So yeah, he climbs up that, and then he literally just walks on the roof.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
the window.
And then he steals the newspaper every day. And
Every
it's
day.
hilarious, because then she calls, and she's like, oh, fire your kid who's just trying to get money because he's not delivering.
Fire your kid. I don't think she says that.
She says it. She says, I want everybody out of here.
The funniest part to me, when it came to the movie, was when she said that you can't keep him, and then he has to make all these flyers, and then every time he puts one up,
The dog.
Buddy,
Oh, yeah.
Buddy grabs the flyers and rips them up.
Yeah, it's so good. He's an incredible dog. Incredible
I
dog.
don't know.
But it's still
That's all I
sad
like
he's
about
the
it.
best part of the
Who
movie.
thought that this kid looked like a young Zac Efron?
He kind of did, yeah. Yeah, he did, yeah.
I kind of see it.
Surprisingly, I don't think he's doing much now.
No, actually, he is.
The one-time
Oh,
wonder.
is
He does look like an older Zac Efron now, though.
Does he?
Look at that.
Oh, yeah, he kind of does. Yeah, he really does.
Yeah,
Let me see.
he's like an older Zac Efron now. I was like, yeah, kind of,
Oh,
but
shit,
now.
he looked like Zac Efron when he was
Yeah,
there.
he's a good-looking guy.
He was in all the Air Bud movies.
Well, he was in some of them. I get into that a little bit later. We're gonna dive into it.
Okay, so
He was an MVP, most valuable primate. So apparently he was big into animal
There you
sport
go.
movies.
We're watching that next. Okay, yeah.
okay, I had a question. When I first watched this movie, I don't know why, but I thought it was like the dog talked.
Nico the
Okay, so
unicorn.
I will explain this to you. I'm glad you brought this up. So, the dog does not talk in Air Bud 1 through 5.
And then 6,
In
he
6,
magically gets the
Well, so,
ability to talk.
I'm going to read y'all the list of the Air Bud sequels, okay? Listen to how incredible these are, alright? So, Air Bud's number 1.
Okay.
Second is Air Bud Golden Retriever. Get it?
Okay.
Because he's instead of Golden Receiver, because he's
Football.
playing football. Right.
All right.
Next one is Air Bud World Pup. Get it?
What is that?
Like the World Cup soccer.
World Pup.
Wow. Okay, anyways, so he has puppies.
That just went over Justin's head.
Okay, how about this one?
That was
Air
cute.
Bud 7th inning fetch.
I don't know.
Okay. Air Bud Spikes Back. That's not really a pun, but it's
Football?
No, it's volleyball.
Volleyball, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so then somehow around Air Bud Spikes Back, he has puppies with a dog that he finds attractive. And Air Bud Spikes Back, he starts talking. And then
So doing it gives him talking powers.
yeah, and after no, before, but he's like, there's literally a scene. I looked at the trailers. I was trying to figure out when he starts talking, and there's literally a scene where Air Bud's like outside, and you don't know he's talking. All of a sudden he goes, "Wow, look at that hottie over there," and it's like a girl dog. Anyway, so they get together, have puppies, and then they start a new series called the Air Buddies, and this is like direct to DVD. I think all these were direct to DVD. Air Buddies came out, Snow Buddies, Space Buddies, Santa Buddies,
Dang.
Spooky Buddies, Treasure Buddies, Super Buddies.
Okay,
Unless it's spooky buddies.
I have a question. How much money did these make where someone decided,
So
hey,
it made so much money that Air Bud itself made so much money that they bought it away from Disney and made their own company.
okay, that makes
They were like,
sense
we
of
need
why
to cash
they're
in.
making it.
What?
We need to cash
Yeah, exactly.
in.
I was gonna ask that too. I was like, does Disney still own all this? Because
Right.
I don't feel like Disney would have made
I'm not done though.
it. Jesus.
You could have stopped at Spooky Buddies, and I was like,
Because then we have
Good.
the search for Santa Paws
oh, God.
and Santa Paws 2.
Why is there so many puns? I don't
And
understand.
then the Santa Paws 2, the Santa Pups. So there you go.
Wait, they were already pups.
Yeah, no, I guess it's the
And
Pups
that-
Pups.
The pup.
So Buddy is now a grandfather.
And I don't think, like,
Buddy is probably dead.
obviously, in real life,
I
obviously,
would love it if there was a scene and just Buddy was like in bed.
Yeah.
And like everyone was talking to him. Buddy, you've been through so much.
It was so
You went through
rough.
so many sports. You were so famous.
It was so rough.
so rough. That's good. Okay, maybe Air Buddies is about basketball again. Maybe Snow Buddies is about snowboarding. But I feel like it's Space Buddies. It's not really about.
Now
sports
they
anymore.
ran out of ideas. Like after what was it? What was the last sport one?
It was Air Buddies, Snow Buddies, which could be about sports, and Space
I
Buddies.
just
So
want
after Snow Buddies, they were like, okay, we need to branch out. This is getting old.
And
I
then
just don't get it and be like, someone comes up to the table and be like, hey, okay, I know we're running out of ideas, but I got one.
We're running out of
Sports,
sports.
sports is getting stale. We need something
We
new.
need something,
Before
big,
it goes
guys.
out
We
of
need something
style.
big. Alright, so what do you guys got? Alright, what do you got? What do you got?
I got how about Mexican bull riding?
No, we can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do
Okay,
it.
get this. All right, we take the dogs, the puppies,
Yeah,
and we put them in space.
I like it.
No, what about
I like
rugby?
it.
What about rugby?
No,
Too violent. Too violent. Can't do that.
This is like the 50s. It's gonna be space,
Okay, space. And we gotta put them in the suits.
of course.
Okay. Okay.
But we're not gonna do full suits. It's just gonna be the helmet.
That is what it is.
because screw that.
I think that's what it is.
All right, that's fine. That's
And
fine.
they're all gonna talk.
How did they get there?
We don't know. I've never seen it.
The Paw Shuttle.
We're gonna get into that at the end.
Paw Shuttle.
At the point.
I like
Shuttle.
it. I like it.
He can make baskets.
Yeah, he
Josh
can.
finds that out. He's like, "No, buddy, I don't want to play." He throws his basketball, and then Buddy jumps up and hits into the
Makes it
basket.
in.
I love you now.
Okay, so hey,
I hated you before.
I have something to say. So he
Oh, you don't need to say
Sorry.
that, John.
he
It's a podcast.
True.
Just talk.
No, true. So
Hello.
John raises
I've been raising my hand for like 20 minutes now, guys.
I have a comment.
John is. No, people don't know this, but this is actually like a scripted podcast. We're always just reading a script, and John wants to talk out of script now, and it's really pissing me off.
We worked really hard.
Do you
on
think
this
anybody
script.
believes that this is a scripted podcast?
No, Chris, I do not think so. End scene.
Funny banter. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, when Buddy
page.
he finds out he can shoot, and he's like all shocked and everything like that. I would have just thought it was luck, but
Yeah.
everyone is so shocked that they're like, automatically he makes one basket, he can play basketball.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So, kind of a fun fact about the shooting basketballs. So, when he shoots basketballs, they had to like literally grease up the ball. So you can kind of tell in the movie. So like whenever he shoots the basketball, they just like grease up the ball so he can hit it on his nose.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever somebody's grabbing the ball like, right after he hits it, it's like you can see a quick shot that's like super super shiny. It looks like almost like it's fake. So like every time that somebody grabbed the ball and like threw it up to him, it was like just drenched in oil. to keep
I'm
it
sure
sharp.
like they're softer too.
And,
Probably soft.
Because
and-
I
and
was
look-
thinking like, there's no way they would let a dog hit like that hard of a ball all the time.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you noticed, but some scenes when he's like grabbing the ball's super deflated.
That's why. That's
Yeah,
why I
that's-
and
thought.
then it
yeah.
gets deflated, and then gets like
It-
inflated.
it-
That's
Probably
what.
makes it
That's
easier
what made me
for
think
him,
it is a softer ball, which is not any less impressive.
Right. So yeah, and then during this time, oh, go ahead. Do you have
I was about to say everything's going pretty good at this
Yeah.
part of the movie, and
Right.
then you start to get kind of dark, where you see the coach. Okay, so there's a
well,
player.
yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
there's a player that can't.
Well, at this point, hang on, sorry.
I don't know. Get,
The crowd finds out that he can do these shots, so they make him the mascot. Where every halftime he
Yeah.
comes out and they do that.
So the kid you're talking about, he like let a bunch of passes off. Like he kept dropping the ball.
yeah, he
Yeah.
kept.
He
People
sucks.
kept passing to him, and he
I was
kept
like, this.
missing
Why is
shots.
this kid starting if he sucks so much? to begin
Yeah,
with?
that's true. Josh is so much better, and Josh is always on the bench.
Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, we didn't even mention this. Josh is the manager of the team,
Oh yeah,
and because he couldn't play really
right.
well,
And
then
then he
they
gets
had-
tryouts and he does pretty
Yeah,
well.
there's
Discount
like
Morgan
there's like
Freeman
another
put it in
tryouts.
there.
Yeah, just got Morgan Freeman gave him a tryout.
Yeah. So anyway,
And discount Morgan Freeman gave a trial for him. Discount Zac Efron.
I wonder if Zach. Okay, he probably wasn't even alive when that movie came out.
Technically,
well, he probably was alive.
technically, isn't he Zac Efron before Zac Efron?
He was, but he didn't do anything afterwards. Zac Efron.
He did a bunch.
The next scene, Buddy he runs up the stairs to the gym after the game, and you
Yeah.
see the coach. He's like chunking balls at this kid,
Yeah.
saying that you need to catch these, and
Hit him in the head. And,
hit him in the head. He was throwing him. He looked like kind of hard. The
Yeah.
actor looked like he was kind of throwing him hard. This kid,
Like I
I
said-
was like, I don't know if this is actual abuse or not.
I imagine the actor walking in, the coach, he's like, "This is my shot. I'm throwing him as hard as I can at your face."
Because like I said before, the coach is kind of a jerk, but I mean, he's a coach.
Other than that, he's a good coach. Like he's a normal coach.
He's a normal coach. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Except for his philosophy is a pass to the best player, which there's no way that kid was the best player on that
We
team.
didn't say he was a good coach. We said we didn't think he was bad.
That's true.
Yeah,
I guess every coach kind of favors the best player.
well, anyway,
If
the
he was
principal
just-
comes in and says, "You need to stop that right now." I was actually surprised that
They showed that.
they showed that.
It's probably the kid's mom in real life. Like, you really throwing
If
it
he
that
was
hard?
just if he was throwing them hard but not at his head, would it have been abuse? I don't think so. If he done it in the
If he was throwing it to his
It was-
like his hands.
if he was doing it in a different way
I feel
It
like
would-
still that's inappropriate.
I don't know, man. I mean,
to help a kid out.
It's after a game, and he's
But
probably
he's not really
worn
helping
out.
him out.
It's
It's-
after,
I'm saying in a different context. If he wasn't throwing it at his head, if he was like, "Look, we're gonna practice this," because you were having issues with
Let's
it.
do some scenarios.
But
What if
not to hurt
what
him.
if the kid's dad was there and he was like, "Do it, like trying to get him to throw him harder."
It would depend. Like it has to be in a in a positive way.
See, but you said that the parents, if the parent was there, would it make it better? I still don't think it would
Like
make it better.
like I said, you're not throwing it at the kid's head. You're doing it in a positive, like building way. Hey, you're having trouble. Let's throw it at you. Let's practice catching the ball.
But
it was his tone, and he was the way that he was yelling.
That's what I'm trying to say. If you flip that scenario and you did it in a positive way, would that really have been that bad?
No, probably not.
I still think it would be kind of bad. He's alone with the kid. Can't be alone with the kid.
That's why I said flipped it in a positive way.
You still can't be alone with the kid.
We just put it in there where he wasn't alone. The dad was there. Another coach was there or something.
I know that was still the same scenario. This is a pointless talk.
Because you're not listening.
Okay, middle school doesn't have state. So was it high school?
It was middle school.
It was middle school, but
it had to be
they made up the state, I think.
Middle school only has district.
Yeah, I know.
They probably just made it up for the story. Okay.
Oh,
so
and hey, did you notice these was a very important team. They made the newspaper front page every single time.
Probably because it's a little town.
Maybe. Must have been a very small town.
And they cared about the little boy
so anyways,
balls.
the coach
the whole town really cares about these kids.
The coach gets fired. They bring on this cat Morgan Freeman, and he's an old basketball player.
I wonder if he was actually. Is he an actual basketball player?
No, he's in other stuff. He's in a Ninth Museum. He was the you saw that movie because I saw that movie. I was like, he looks familiar. Is that Morgan Freeman? No, it's not Morgan Freeman. It's discount Morgan Freeman.
It sounds like Morgan Freeman.
So they brought him in.
He's black like Morgan Freeman.
That's true. So anyways, he takes over. He teaches that they need to pass the ball more. And my favorite, one of my favorite lines, I'll put it in the audio, is they're in the first game. They pull out the best player. I forget his name, but the blonde-haired guy, right?
The bully. Sam or something.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And you don't know that this guy's his dad. Because every time he makes a shot, they show his dad. He's really proud of his son, right?
Yeah.
And then he pulls him out. This guy gets up. He has no speaking line. All of a sudden he goes, "What the hell's going on here?" But the way he said it.
Why are you taking me out?
Josh, go on in with the Larry.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Time, ref.
So they start winning, and they start going. Oh, at one point in this game, Josh is playing. And he has to take the game-winning shot, and he chokes.
And he completely misses it.
Yeah, he completely misses it. And then discount Morgan Freeman talks to him about making those shots and how you have to get out of your head and all that stuff. It's very
you gotta use heart. You gotta use heart.
You gotta use your heart. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, love the game.
Yeah.
Or don't play.
And I guess at this point, Buddy is still doing his halftime performances like a slave. So, anyways.
All right, so at this point in the movie,
I was pissed there wasn't more dog basketball, to be honest.
Seriously?
The owner at the very beginning, the clown,
yeah.
whatever, he sees the video of Buddy making a shot on TV.
On YouTube.
Very cutting edge.
And he's like, "Oh my god, that's my dog."
Yeah.
And then he tries to go get it.
And he's getting famous, so I gotta go
take my dog back.
It ain't something he cared too much.
Here are my dog ownership papers.
He has ownership papers. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Papers for a dog? Yeah.
Okay.
I was honestly surprised at how kind of, not realistic, but I guess, I don't know, official, maybe? These things, I don't think they could actually happen, but they put it in a way where it could.
Like a dog playing a middle school game?
Okay, so, and that's my point at the end. We'll get to there, but, I think this movie is, really good until he actually plays basketball on a team. I think that's when the movie starts falling apart a little bit.
So, yeah, anyway, he takes the dog, and kid's sad.
Yeah.
Kid's very sad.
Because he owns a dog.
Yeah, kids aren't crying. You also find out that the basketball team made state.
Yeah.
The kid tries to go get the dog back.
He frees him.
And he frees him, and the guy chases him in his beat-up truck.
Because he's a thief.
And his truck keeps falling apart.
He's breaking the law.
His truck is literally falling apart as he's driving.
I know. One of my funniest things was when he loses the steering wheel. He's like...
Yeah.
So ridiculous.
He's a good actor. They really think he's a good actor, the clown?
Yeah.
Really?
You don't think he is? Maybe
I wouldn't say he's the best actor. I honestly like the mom.
The mom's good.
I like the mom. Everyone liked the sister. Sister's pretty good. I don't think she's...
Did she win any awards? Or?
I don't know. She didn't say one line, did she?
She went, when he like, stole the pizza.
Yeah, so he chases both of them,
Yeah.
and yeah, so he runs out the steering wheel, and then you see him, of course, go up some type of ramp, and the car just falls into the lake.
Slow motion.
Slow motion falls into the lake.
At this point, Josh is on an island with the dog, and he decides to let him go free.
Godly, that was such a sad moment.
Okay, I was going to ask
that was
you.
another sad moment.
He pulls out a shotgun. I'm sorry, Yeller.
Basically, yep. But seriously, was that sad to you?
Yes.
Was that sad to you?
You have to go, buddy. Please, buddy. Go! Get it! Go! Get out of here! Don't you understand? Get! I don't want you anymore! Get!
Yes, it was.
The only part that was sad was when
You know he's gonna get the dog back.
maybe not.
But you don't know that.
The saddest part is when he's in the boat and then Buddy
And he
gets in the
starts
water.
swimming
Yeah,
after him?
yeah, that was
Yes.
sad.
Okay, so to get Buddy away from him, he like throws his dad ball,
Yeah,
and then he just runs away while Buddy goes to chase
So-
him. I liked it though.
yeah, it was.
It was very
Very
sad, very emotional.
Yeah.
I don't cry at movies, but I get goosebumps. Like every sad movie.
Oh, really?
I don't cry. I just get goosebumps.
I
I got so many goosebumps in this movie.
I usually get a tear in my eye. I don't think I
Yeah.
did in this one. Maybe if I was drinking, I did. I don't
I
remember.
was so
I was-
bored at the beginning. I did not
Did you
care.
fall asleep?
I almost
You
did.
didn't-
Yeah.
You weren't. I don't know. Maybe it's because I just have a dog. I just got kind of sentimental. a little
Yeah.
bit.
That's why I thought you like really like it because of that.
Oh, I'll tell you at the end how I feel.
Okay. So then Buddy somehow gets off. I forget how he gets off the island.
Okay, it doesn't say.
Yeah.
All the next scene that you see him, he's with his owner again.
No, not the owner. It's when he runs into the basketball court to start playing.
He's with the owner's chasing him.
Oh, that's right.
So the next scene is
That's right.
he. I don't know how he got him.
And then I guess the owner lets him play.
The guy went to the barge guy and goes, "Where the fuck that kid go?"
And then
He had my dog.
yeah, exactly. And then so then they let him play basketball because they foul out and everybody gets hurt during the finals game. And there's no rule in the rule book that says a dog can't play. That's
No
the good
rule in
line.
the rule book.
This guy Warren Freeman knows those lines. He knows all the
So
rules.
this is. I remember a lot of those lines during the game
yeah.
because it was in the commercials.
Right, that's probably true.
Yeah.
Yep.
About I remember the scene of like him picking up the ball and had all that slobber on it,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Can he dribble?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
He's like, he can drool or
He
something.
can
like that.
drool."
Yeah.
All the over exaggerated
Not
reactions.
good.
Oh, with the coach and the dad.
Oh yeah. The dad.
All right. So
yeah.
what is going on in the state game is the kid that used to be on the team that his dad like took him out that
Yeah.
team and put him on the other state team.
They moved just so he could
They
play
moved just so they
middle
could
school
play.
basketball.
Which would be illegal.
Well, yeah,
This was
definitely
Texas.
illegal. You couldn't do that. You couldn't play for a whole season.
I bet that's right. I
That's what
bet it's happened a lot in Texas football, like people trying that, which is why they made it illegal.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, yeah. They it was definitely a thing.
Yeah. For sure.
By the way, we live in Texas. Football's kind of a big
Yeah,
deal.
it's kind of a big deal. Not this basketball. No, but and then so he plays. Again, I personally feel like if he never played, it would have been better. Maybe he just shows up at the end and they hug, and that's how it ends. So it would have been fine with me.
I honestly didn't think that he was gonna play.
No.
Like a kind of a second in the movie.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I go, when is he ever gonna get the opportunity
I was pissed he
to actually
never played a
play
bunch.
in a game? He just played one game.
He played one game.
I know. I thought he played the. I thought he was like he went into practice and look at me, woof, woof, and then he played the whole season.
Put that in there too.
And then Josh was gonna be mad that he overtook his star power, and then he would send the dog away, and then the dog would come back because they need him for steak because Josh really sucks. I know that's how it would go.
And he saves the day. Yeah. No, but
That's not what I was thinking. But
no, me either. It would have been better if he didn't. And then like he played. Man, if this was real, people would be so pissed off if a dog was out there and like not really dribbling. Like the kids were
Hey,
losing to him. Like they were.
That dog can't play.
Get him out of here.
My son's been on the bench for 3 months.
So at one point he gets fouled, which I don't know how it's possible, but somehow a dog
gets fouled?
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
has to take free throw shots.
It's animal cruelty.
The referee who gives him the the ball to shoot. And
Yeah.
is the actual owner of the dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the referee who
Okay,
played.
cool.
Yeah, he played the referee, which is
That's
kind of
cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
My last
Is
point.
it is the big guy?
No, not
Or
the
the
other
other
guy. It's
guy?
the other guy, and he was like, "What do I do?" And the other guy was like, "Just pass it to him." And the guy who passed it to him was the
Gotcha.
yeah.
It was super impressive how he was making
Yeah,
those
it's
shots.
yeah,
That
it's
was pretty
crazy.
Cool.
My last favorite one is the original VHS release after it was out on movies.
So that's a like tape that you put into a VHS
Yes,
player. You
for
have to
you-
rewind
All you
it.
kiddos out there was mislabeled as a PG-13 movie.
It was labeled as a PG-13 movie?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, and on
what?
accident.
For sexuality.
So then again, they win the championship. So
Really?
at this point, Josh.
They won because Josh hit the
Josh
winning
is,
shot.
and I don't know if y'all noticed, but he grabs the ball. There's like 10 seconds left or something. There's
There's
four.
5 seconds left.
Okay, there's 5 seconds. Two of the guys are like wide open.
they're not.
they're like, yeah. There's a guy who's wide open.
No.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Buddy
We're
was
gonna
wide.
watch the game tape.
See, I thought Buddy was gonna
Break it
he was gonna
down.
throw it to Buddy.
There was one guy who was wide. It was
There
Tom, the guy who got hit, who got abused by
Tom.
No.
the. He
Okay,
was
so,
wide open.
No, he wasn't.
I promise you.
He wasn't.
Sorry.
Does it really fucking matter?
It does.
It does. No.
This movie is
I'm
very
right.
realistic.
I'm gonna
And
break down the game tape.
There was-
Start drawing lines.
they-
You see here, if he had thrown it here, that would have been an easier shot.
Put the X's and O's over here.
But no, he had to play hero ball. Or you drawing pictures on the screen.
Okay, so anyway, the first time he made the shot, someone was open.
Maybe that's what
that
I'm
he
thinking
could have
of.
passed it to, and he didn't do it.
Okay.
He chose not to. The
that's what
second time,
He was
they
doing
showed
it.
someone and they were covered.
That's right. Okay, you're right.
And-
You're right.
So he either
It was the first time.
The first
Tom,
time, yeah.
the one who can't play.
I thought it was the big guy.
Who's
The
still
big,
starting.
I thought it was the big guy
Poor kid.
that kept fouling out.
I don't know. Maybe it was. I like that
There was a
guy.
fat kid.
You kidding me, ref? He said something like that.
That was all bull, ref.
Hacking number 3. Get your butt over here.
So then, anyway, so they win the championship. The clown comes back, and they gotta go to court some reason because it should be the guy's dog.
Is this a sports movie?
Because he loses his papers in the water, which again,
Yeah, when his
make a copy of that. Keep that at home. You have a very valuable
Yeah,
asset
he was
there.
getting calls to be on Jay Leno
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
you think
I'm
he'd
gonna
take-
be like, these are important.
So you gotta take some scans of these. Yeah, but anyway, so then the judge doesn't really want to, and then at the end, they have to. The discount Warren Freeman walks in, saves the day, says, "Hey, why don't you pick which let the dog pick." So they get on two sides.
Honestly, how would you solve that like legally, without doing? I don't know.
They would have copies somewhere.
They had
No.
Maybe
records.
downtown.
Yeah, the pound or wherever he got them from would probably have records of.
What if he didn't get it from a pound?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe bred them from other athletes.
Other athletic dogs.
From other athletic dogs. Yeah.
There's a star football player dog and a
Yeah.
swimming dog.
Yeah, space dog.
Hit a space puppy. Yeah, space buddy. I don't know how they. I mean, I guess if you find a stray, somebody can't just like say who the owner is. I don't know what you do. I guess you leave with the stray. I don't know. But this was like blatantly this dude's dog. Like he literally stole out of that guy. He like literally broke into that guy's
Yeah, I know.
house
Yeah, I know.
to get the dog.
I mean,
But
legally, it's still the guy's dog, but he did abuse him.
he did. But wasn't it weird that they had both of them? They're trying to get the dog. The clown has supporters behind them. And they're like, yeah. Like, why are the clown and any of his supporters? They clearly made it sound like in the courtroom that everybody loved Buddy with Josh.
Maybe he convinced some people. Hey,
Maybe.
you know what? This is the right thing to do.
Games. It's my dog. I have papers.
Oh, that makes sense because
Yeah,
that's
I
legal.
really want to know how many times he said that in the movie. I want to say about 6.
I have the papers. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he said it a lot. Yeah. So
And
Yeah.
everything
Alright,
was
so
a happy
y'all have
ending.
any like favorite?
That's when I realized that when he had the paper in his hand, I was like, oh, that's why he hides all the papers. It's because he kept freaking hitting them with it.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, that's kind of interesting. Little layer of the movie.
So many layers. So many layers.
So many
It was very
layers.
deep.
This movie's
Very
a,
deep.
this movie's an onion of a movie.
It's like Shrek. Many layers.
Do you wanna? Do y'all have like any favorite movies or favorite lines or characters or anything?
Yeah, my favorite line again was or not favorite line, but when he was ripping up all the
Oh, the
Posters.
The posters. Yeah, that was pretty
Yeah.
good.
that
Probably just when
That
the
and the
dog was
guy-
sneaking around.
Yeah.
and when the car just kept falling apart on him.
My favorite line I'll put it in, but it's really out of context. But his first game, he's really nervous, Josh, and Tom, the bad basketball player, comes up to him and says, "Hey, this orange peel is from somebody, Michael Jordan."
It was Pippen's orange peel.
Yeah, and he gives it to him. It's literally like an old, moldy orange peel, and Josh goes, "I can't take your orange peel, Tom."
It's okay. I have Sean Kemp's apple core.
He's like so serious about it. Yeah, something. Yeah.
Not just any orange peel. Scottie Pippen dropped his orange peel at the Sonics game. I picked it up. I can't take this, Tom. It's okay. I got this out of Sean Kemp's trash.
I like that line.
I can't steal your orange peel.
What state is this movie in?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is that The Simpsons?
I'm
where
guessing
they,
it's where are the Timberwolves? 'Cause that's
Minnesota.
I'm guessing that's what they are. The Timberwolves also. So I'm guessing it's Minnesota. So what did y'all think? John, let's start with you.
Okay, so
You seem like you really liked it. Oh yes.
I liked it, but it was so depressing.
Not a good.
I was
he ends
really
with the dog.
depressed watching this movie because I don't know, maybe I'm just like a dark person, but I noticed all the little dark moments that happen in the movie.
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, not funny, but wouldn't it be kind of funny if, like,
Wouldn't it be funny? That would be kind of funny.
if like Justin's right, and like when he like takes him to an island, he literally just kills the dog, and then he goes back and like scores the most points, and that's how the movie ends.
He thought it was the dog, or he thought it was the dog scoring all
was
those
like-
points.
Yeah.
That was his motivation to just like break out of his shell.
And then, like-
God, this dog was weighing me down.
Ending title says like Josh became an NBA player, never looked back. Okay,
Dog?
so
What dog?
So no points.
That would have been a really dark movie.
Half point,
Chris is like, whoa.
please.
I don't know. I really like this movie, but it was just so depressing.
You don't have to.
I'll give you a point.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'll give you a point.
I think. Yeah, go ahead, Justin.
I thought the things
I thought
were really
nothing happened for about 42 minutes.
So
I thought
many things happened.
the kid didn't talk for like 20 minutes in the movie.
Well, his dad just died, so you're not talking. That
I
upset
wish
you. It upset you how he dealt with his dad's death. Okay, got it.
I went into this movie thinking there was gonna be a lot more dog tricks, and he thought he was gonna be playing on the team.
There's a lot of
There was
impressive dog
a
trips.
lot of dog tricks.
He only
dude.
played in one game.
Okay, good. I'm sorry. I won't steal your thing. Go
Look,
ahead.
I thought this was gonna be a really happy movie. You're right. This was fucking depressing. Alcoholic clown abusing dogs.
With
Dad
newcomers.
died. Abusing kids with basketballs to the face.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
How was this a kids movie?
NBA player who loses it and then has to coach middle school.
Yeah.
Was he a janitor?
Yeah, he's a janitor.
He
for
went
a long
low.
time. Yeah, he went real low. Okay.
I almost fell asleep on an
So
hour
point from
in.
Justin. Got it.
So no points from me.
Okay.
I think John copped out. He
forgot
probably
what
should
I
have
said.
given you no points.
It's all right. So let me
He's being nice.
let me tell you all my thing. I love this movie.
Yeah, we
The
can tell.
score is great.
Good lord.
I would listen to the score all
You
day.
you are a big fan of just
I am.
scores.
Honestly, I feel like it makes
You love
movies.
scoring.
It makes yeah.
When Chris, he told me this one day. When Chris goes to the gym, he doesn't listen to like upbeat music to
Listen.
get him like kind of pumped up to work out. He listens to scores.
I do.
Airbud.
Because here's the thing, I do during work too. Because you listen to like a score, it's like you're watching the movie. Because it reminds you of the movie. Tell me, would the scene when Buddy gets left on the island and floats out be nearly as sad if you didn't have that good music? The music makes it good. It
I
makes
really
every-
didn't
I
notice
don't
the
need music
music.
to be sad.
Okay.
I really didn't notice
Whatever.
the music.
I
that
think if
happened.
you saw the scenes without music, you'd be surprised with how much the music.
I
So your whole
I
argument for this
understand.
movie is the soundtrack is good.
No, I'm still going. I'm telling you, that was
There's-
the one
that's
line,
his
and y'all just
argument.
drilled me when I said
There's an
the score is
emotional
good.
attachment to this movie because of the dog.
Yeah.
People feel sentimental when it comes to animals,
Okay.
especially cute animals.
Okay, when you watch the Avengers trailer and you heard that music, did not trigger something in your brain.
Did I
that made
not
it-
pump,
No,
I
it
pumped my
does.
fist?
No, it does.
exactly. Because anyways,
I'm not arguing about scores.
okay. Anyways,
I'm
the
just-
movie.
I'm arguing that
I am.
I'm not arguing, but I'm just pointing out that
That's arguing.
You're kind of obsessed, fixated on scoring.
All I said was that
when it comes to movies.
I was listening to things good about this movie. I said the score was good. The score was good.
I don't know. I can understand if you were talking about like Jurassic Park score.
Debatable.
That's a good one too.
The really good one.
We're gonna watch that in a couple weeks. You all excited?
Yep.
Anyway, so okay, so score was good. The plot was okay. I thought the ending was a little far fetched. I think if they didn't have the dog playing basketball and just doing the halftime stuff and then having all the other dog stuff,
And it galvanized the team.
it would have been fine. But they went a little bit further out, and it's okay. It's a kids movie.
They were thinking about the sequels.
Here's my thing, though.
They had to get ready for Space Buddies.
That's gonna be my point. I am going to forfeit a point because
You don't want to watch the Airplane 2?
I'm terrified if I watch Golden Retriever. I am going to lose all respect for this movie. So I don't want to be like, yeah, let's do it. And then y'all say, hey, let's watch Air Bud, and I'm stuck to it.
I want to watch Spooky Buddies.
And I have enough points to spare.
Okay, hey, hold on. So, but me and Justin can outvote you now,
You
right?
can. Don't make me watch it.
We can?
Don't ruin my childhood. If you want to
All
bring
right, hey, Justin, you want to watch Airplane 2? I'll
Yep,
do it.
we're watching
I'll
Airplane
do
2.
well, then I don't forfeit that. I'll keep my points. Y'all suck.
No, we're not watching Air Bud 2. We're going to watch Snow
We're
Buddies.
gonna skip ahead.
Nobody's.
We're going straight to number, what, 7? 8?
I don't know.
I wanna-
There's like 15.
I just want to hear the line.
Which
That's
Air
a
Bud movie do
hottie.
y'all want us to watch next?
Is it Santa Paws?
Or Space Buddies?
Space Buddies? Or what was the other ones? I don't remember. No, whatever they are.
Do we need another Air Bud sequel? Is it time?
Is it time for Air Buddies?
Is it time to reboot
Well, I'm
it?
guessing this Christmas will probably be Santa Paws 3 or whatever it
Is
was.
it time to reboot the series?
Right, maybe it is. Anyways, okay, so
Who
no,
will be
they
our
can't.
Sam?
They can't reboot it now because there's no Sam. It's Josh.
Whatever. Same thing.
What if he's still there? Like he's still doing them. He's just like super old.
He's not. He did 1 through 5, and then he was like, you know what? I've had enough, and he got out.
He did 1 through 5.
No, maybe he did
How
1
many
through.
years did it take him?
They're
to do
shooting
that?
things out like once a year. They're really simple to do.
They were churning them out.
But then I watched like the Spike Back or whatever one, like the trailer again, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they have like side plots where like robbers are trying to steal diamonds, and like the buddy saves them and stops them. Like I do not want to watch
So
this
now
ever
he's
again.
Air Bud Cop.
Yeah, basically. So I never want to watch this. Ever.
So what they did is they took the audience that they were trying to get here and brought it down by.
I feel like every
10
single
years.
every single movie they like dropped down until they got to a point where it's just like for 3-year-olds who are like, want to see dogs. You know what I mean? So I do not want to watch
Hey,
any more
you know
of
what?
this.
That's where the market was.
But you know what?
That's where they went.
I'm not forfeiting because y'all can take it back. So someday we'll watch Air Bud Golden Retriever.
And what a dark day that will be.
So a good movie. I don't want to see any more of it. That's a lot.
It was a good movie. It was a good movie.
So people were excited.
Hey, hold on. So the premise of the movie, you didn't like it?
I think there should have been more dog playing basketball.
I disagree.
See, but that's Chris's worst part of the movie.
It should have just been him doing trick
Which is
shots.
why he thought it was a good movie.
But here's the thing: they can't redo this now. They can't reboot this. As you were joking,
They could.
because it's just going to be CGI. It's not going to be nearly as impressive as an actual dog made these basketball.
They could
shots.
find a dog.
If they do it that way, but why would they do that when they can just make cheap CGI and just make them do it with a ball? All they do is,
Maybe somebody's really like,
there'll
slow.
never be another comment from Full
Like,
House.
what I'm looking for. Somebody's really like old school.
Yeah.
Like Christopher Nolan.
So hey,
Christopher Nolan, Air
in the
Bud.
other movies,
There we go.
in the other movies, did they get dogs that could actually play like those sports?
No, so that's what I was going to tell you. So as he is saving the world from the robbers, he's playing volleyball, and it's like 10 shots. It's like a puppet of 2 paws hitting the ball down and spiking it. And that's what I never want to see as a kid.
It's like you see the sticks in the hands.
Yeah, basically that's what it's like. And like he jumps, there's like another shot of him from a different angle jumping up higher, another shot of him jumping up higher, and then it's like 2 paws of him. Oh, it's the worst. I never want to see it again. That's why I never want to watch it again. I never want to
Maybe
see.
that's why this movie was so iconic, because you could actually see the dog.
Exactly. That's what I'm
making shots.
saying.
I like that part. I wish there was more.
No. There should have been more trick shots.
It should have started earlier.
There should not have
Maybe
been
that's
more.
what my
So
problem
are
was.
you saying that you would rather have more of like the story with the dog than with the kid?
Yeah, because the kid was boring.
But if we have
I don't think you can
if
do
we
that.
have more scenes of him playing basketball, it would have been more cut shots to make it look like that they did in the last 5 minutes. Because you can't have him like literally like forcing a ball out of a kid's
Okay, then
hands.
they could have started earlier. Because the dog didn't start playing until 40 minutes into the movie.
You're right, but they had to set up the connection between them. He doesn't love him because he can play basketball. He loves him because he's a dog.
Yes, he does. He loves him because he plays basketball. Let's be honest here.
Get emotional.
Let's be honest.
All right,
here.
so best movie ever. All three of us.
Because the
said
dog was
so.
kind of.
That's not what I'm saying.
dog was-
That's not what I'm saying.
So we just watched this realistic dog movie. What are we watching next week, John?
Oh, we're watching something that's like it's like a documentary.
It really is.
It's
Have y'all seen-
of Michael Jordan.
Have y'all seen the documentary of it?
Nah.
Oh, it's really funny. Like 30. It's a fake 30 for 30 about Space Jam.
Oh,
it's really
that-
good.
that's-
Spoiler, it's
that's pretty
Space
cool.
Jam
Yeah,
now.
Sorry.
spoiler, Space Jam.
Woo!
Yeah.
Everybody get
It used to be
up.
one of my favorite movies when I
I saw it in the theaters.
Did
It was
you?
a big deal.
It was a big deal.
Oh yeah, because Michael Jordan, he was huge.
And
at the
Looney
time.
Tunes.
Well, and if I remember correctly, he shot it when he was retired, and then he came back like right after the movie came out.
Because he was
Well,
like.
because he was in baseball.
Right, exactly, like in the movie.
Yeah, no, that was an accurate
he
thing
really-
that was going on.
He really sucked
and I
at
think,
baseball, too.
oh yeah, he did. He was in the.
That was also an accurate thing.
Yeah.
Which
And-
was very surprising.
And but when he came back, the first time he came back to the basketball, he was good, right? Like he was still really good. And then the second
Yeah,
time
after he came back from baseball, he was good.
and then
Yeah.
the second time he came back when he played the Wizards, he wasn't very good.
No.
He's old. But yeah. Okay, so anyway, so
Yeah.
Space Jam, you loved it.
I loved it. Okay, so you guys keep talking about scores and everything like that. I love the soundtrack to this. I had it, and it was amazing to me. It was
I
my,
work out to Space Jam.
it was my favorite thing.
The first song's good. No, but I'm excited to see it again. I haven't seen it since I was a wee little lad, and I remember
like
liking it. I remember liking
Charles
it.
Barkley's in there.
Charles
Bill
Barkley.
Murray, Newman's in it.
Newman.
Yeah,
Newman.
Larry Bird is in it.
I think so. Is
He,
it?
he's the guy who plays golf with him.
Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah. You're right.
Sean Bradley.
If you guys want to reach us, you can do so at Gmail at Another Man's Pod. You can also find it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No tweets yet, John.
Yeah, I know.
We'll get there.
Been busy.
We've been busy. So you can reach us all there. We will be there, waiting.
We're on what? iTunes.
Yeah, literally Justin's job is to sit by the computer waiting for somebody to message him. So
That's what I do. I literally message you within 1 minute. I sell my bed and I wait for messages.
yeah.
In the dark.
And then I text everybody else, we got a message!
Send a screenshot of it. So next week, Space Jam. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Peace.